Part two. Part two of the guy that wanted me that was 24. He was like half my age. So I'm just going to dive right into it. But, okay, so what ended up happening is we ended up, okay, to make a long story short, I ended up like really falling hard. I'm not even gonna hold you. Okay, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like I, like his personality, like how caring he was, and just him as a person. Like I said, he was like that type of person that like everybody was drawn to. Like, and he was so respectful and just like he was just such a good dude. Like I know that he had habits that I didn't agree with because of my faith, but he was a good dude. Okay, so I don't know what part I stopped at, but I think it was the part where they were, well, we had that little fallout. Me and him, we had like a little fallout, and he didn't show up for work, and the guys were talking to him. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up from where another time. This was the day before. Like I'm gonna finish the story with this one. Okay, so what ended up happening is he came to my station, right? And we were talking, flirting, like, we just like picked up everything back, we just picked it up. Like it just was like, it just came like natural, like, and you know what? I tried so hard to fight it. I did. I really, really did. But like, he was so sweet. And like, he was just like, he's a white boy. He loved, black girls, and I was just like I've been single for so long, and just it's just been like a roller coaster. So it was like, and he was just so nice. I was so drawn to him. Like he was just so loving and caring, and he's just such a good guy. He was such a good guy. So we were talking, and this was the second time that the other guy went running again. Like he went running to the other guy that was talking to one of the to the alpha downstairs. So he went running to him, and he had this persona like bumps that be, like it, like don't even worry about her. He had that persona, and I'm like I didn't care. Like, I don't care what you say or what you think about me, because I had made my choice, and I was talking to the one that, I had like, and that really sincerely liked me, and that wasn't just out for, just to get a piece, So, and which wasn't going to happen because I already know who's who, and, and a lot of those guys are just not my type. And I'm talking about attitude-wise. I'm talking about just how they are, just how they are. They're just, so many of them just out for themselves, and, oh, I'll do this if you do this, and, no. I like the good guys, I used to not like good guys. I used to like the bad guys, but I changed a lot. So, to get back to the story, we ended up, like I said, we were flirting that night and whatnot. And the other guy, he got mad again. This one, he actually, he got promoted. He's now doing something like, he's doing another job, a higher, paying job or whatnot now. But he has a wife. And so he got mad a second time. And, went acting like a baby. Like he was just like running to him, and you could see them, over there, gossiping. It seems like men gossip more than, men don't believe the hype. They gossip a lot, as just as well as women. So they're over in the corner, and they're mad. You could just tell everything, the attitude, everything. They're mad because me and him are over here, having a conversation, over here flirting, over here having a yay old time together. They're upset, and it's like when I seen them like that, I was like trying to kind of like avoid him, because I'm like, you know what, like I don't want everybody in the business. I don't want everybody just like acting all like they're acting crazy, like I belong to you, like like I'm yours. No, I'm not, and I will never be. So after that incident, there was another incident. Well, there was an incident. This was I said a prayer. And because I was really, really, like, I was falling for him so hard. Like, y'all don't know. Oh my goodness, y'all don't know. I was falling for him hard. Oh, he was so cute too. He was fine. So anyway, like I said, I was falling for him hard, and I said a prayer, and I said, if it's your will, for him or for me to stay or him not to stay, or I forgot how I said it, but let me tell you, the next day, okay, and I didn't know, like that night he had went home, and he had told me that he was because he had wanted to do something that had to do with the transportation industry. He had wanted to get into that, and and all of a sudden, the next day he gets a call, and then the following day he's leaving, and I'm like, wow. Like I was devastated, to tell you the truth, because like I really cared about him. I really started to care about him. So, he was telling me this, and that he was about to leave. Matter of fact, he was going long distance, and like I know we could have still kept in contact or whatnot, but I was like, wow, I just said a prayer and this just happened. So I said to myself, this is even bigger than my intuition. This is actually, the Creator speaking to me, like, okay, like you prayed, I answered, and now you got to let go, So, and I always had in the back of my mind his age. Always. I always like there would be times like I would want to let myself go completely, and there would be times that I'm like, but I'm crazy about him, how he treats me. I was like that battle going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so what ends up happening is the night before that was his last night. Like, it happened so quick. Like, it was like boom, boom, bang, it happened so quick. I'm telling you, within days it happened, within days. And, it's like the last day, like we really got, he's over here like messing with my pant leg and stuff like that. And just like being real friendly and, just like, really, really flirting. And like my machines were overflowing because he would not stop talking to me. He would not leave me alone. Like, we was just like really getting friendly. And I knew that if he didn't go, it was gonna blossom. It was gonna go to a new level. It was gonna go to a new level. It was. And although for me, other people may have accepted it, but for me, he was too young for me, and he was too young for me. I got a daughter, 27. I got I got son like 21, you know? Even that I let it go that far. Like it just like how did I do that? You know, how did I allow someone to come into my heart, you know? Like it was mind boggling. It was mind boggling. Like, you know, the human, you know, we are weak. We are weak, you know? You know? So, you know, we are human. We're all human. I don't want to say we're weak. I want to say we're human, you know. That's the best word to describe, you know. So he ended up going. He ended up leaving. And I was devastated. Like, I was crying. Like, I was, like, devastated. I cried a couple times, but I let him go. I did not reach out for him. And I knew, like, I wanted to reach out for him so many times. So many times. And, like, I did, like, maybe, like, twice. Said, how you doing? You know, like, made it, like, short. And, you know, didn't complicate things or anything like that. And then found out that he had actually, when he had left, he had got into a relationship with somebody. And he let me know that. And, you know, it was, the door was completely shut, you know. But it was hard. It was hard. That one was really, really tough. That one was tough. So, but I felt like, you know, this was beyond my tuition speaking, you know, that I felt like this was like the Holy Spirit, you know, was just like, okay, you prayed, you asked, okay, this is my answer. And I, you know, I'm at peace with it, you know, but that one was tough. So that was the ending of me and the 24-year-old. That was the ending of the story for me and him. But there are more stories on the horizon. I mean, so many more. Oh my goodness. You guys, I'm calling this the Nightmare Job Series. Okay, the Nightmare Job Series. And I could tell you, just to end this video, after he left, it made it more harder for me, because there's guys that are still trying to get at me that are like, you know, hold on, you gave him a try, what about me? You know, and they know that I'm religious as well. But it's like, you gave him a try, what about me? What about opening the door for me? What about giving me a try? So that is, we're going to continue this conversation, all right? So please like and subscribe to my channel, y'all. This is a nightmare series. So this is part 2. So we're going to do a part 3. It's just going to go on and on and on and on. This series is probably going to be maybe one of the longest series. And then I have the Nightmare Apartment. That one will probably be a short one, but I got some things to talk to y'all about with that as well. Whew. It's not been easy, but, you know, I just want to share my experiences that, you know, hopefully my stories, like, help somebody, or just, you know, show that, you know, you're not alone, and that, you know, the reason why I call it Your Intuition Speaks, because, you know, everybody knows what's in their heart. You know what's in your heart, and you know what's good for you, you know, and, you know, sometimes you just got to listen to that intuition, but not all the time, you know, you will, you know, or you will, you know, or some people, you know, that are religious, they might say the Holy Spirit, you know, but not all the time you will. So sometimes you will falter, and you'll make mistakes, but, you know, it's good to listen to that intuition, because when your intuition speaks to you, it's going to guide you in the proper direction. And you're going to have all the answers that you need. You're not going to, like, you're not going to have any confusion or anything like that. Like, I feel like the confusion comes when you know what you need to be doing, but you don't want to do it. Like, you have two choices in between, and it's like you're battling with yourself. You're battling, you know, with what you want. You're battling with things that are like, you know, you're having a battle inside of you, you know. The what they call it, I think they call it the wolf, the two wolves or something. I forgot there's like a story behind that. You know, whatever one you feed is gonna win. So, okay, so I'm gonna end this video, and I'm gonna be back with a new video very shortly. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this series moving, because there's so many stories. I already have everything, like, it's already like printed out. I'm just gonna tell y'all like what actually happened. I'm just gonna talk to you, that's it, about what actually happened on my stories. All right, so this one went over, so I'm just gonna I will see you on the next one. Okay, all right, peace out.